Millie, what is up with your arm? This is not normal. What have you done? Millie! Really? What are you doing? No. Hi everyone, it's Sarah or Lovely Day here with another video. Today I am finally going to do Nerdydollgirl's Never Have I Ever tag. Now, I've taken so long, there's now 2 parts to it, but I think what I'll do is I'll smush them both together and do them just all in this video, and hopefully it won't be too long. I have Millicent with me, or Millie, and she is a resin soul me. I did her face up myself and I recently just changed her eyes. Another doll of mine stole her purple ones, so I'm just trying these out. I think they look alright though, so yeah, let's get started with the tag. First question. Never have I ever bought a doll I couldn't afford. Yes, I have done this. Claire was fine, my first doll. I sold a lot of things to get her, so I didn't go into my savings or anything at all for her. Millicent was gift money, so once again that was fine. However, my new girl, who I've actually decided to call Ava, she was on layaway, but the money I put towards her I probably could have used for something else, but I did it anyway, so yeah. Never have I ever gotten inspired to buy a doll and copy someone else's style after seeing what they did with the doll. Not really. I mean, I like to think I'm inspired by a lot of people and everyone really, because there's so many cool things and I can't help but, you know, appreciate what other people do. Whenever I am looking into getting a new doll, I make sure I check out what other people have done, and that can influence me either way, but I don't think I would ever copy. Never have I ever put a doll on layaway. Yes, I have. This is Ava and I got her on layaway. Never have I ever cut my doll's hair. Yes, I have. Millie's wig has had a couple of haircuts. I've talked about it on my channel before. I have no regrets. First I cut it, like this wig used to be about like this long, and I cut it to about here, and that was cool, and then I took it one step further and cut it to here, and I really like it, so yeah. Never have I ever done a repaint. Well, yeah, I did Millie's face up here, and I did do my 5-star kid's face up, but I did wipe that last night, so I'll be doing it again sometime soon. Never have I ever bought a doll just because it was on sale. Not specifically just for that reason. I mean, Millie here was on sale and that did help me make the decision, but I mean, I was looking to get her anyway, so it wasn't the deciding factor, it just gave me a bit of a push. Never have I ever wished I could trade my collection for someone else's. No, I mean, sure, there are some people out there that have amazing collections, but yeah, I'm getting more and more attached to my girls and Alan, and I just want to, you know, work on them, and I'm beginning to think of characters for them and stories for them and just how to make them more special to me, so I wouldn't want to trade that for the world. Never have I ever hated a doll company purely on the look of their dolls. No. I mean, I can appreciate what they're doing. Even if it's something I might not find aesthetically pleasing, I can still appreciate the time that's gone into it, their intentions, and I mean, no matter what the sculpt, there are amazing people out there that can just turn anything into just something beautiful and amazing, and yeah, that's something really cool. So I do not hate any companies just because of their sculpts. I do have my preferences, but that doesn't mean I dislike others, so yeah. Never have I ever been to a doll convention. No, I haven't. I wish I could. One day. There's not really anything like that here in New Zealand that I know of. I mean, there are little meets and stuff, but past that, not really. One day. Never have I ever restrung a doll. I have restrung Claire and I have restrung Ellen, and I really need to restring Millie because she is just really loose, mainly her legs. They're just really difficult and she can hardly stand, and she needs to be restrung. Just found out that Millie's skirt's been twisted around and one of her buttons has come off, so I'll need to fix that later, but hopefully she wasn't like looking too terrible for you guys. Sorry, Millie. But yeah, so never have I ever hid the fact that I collect dolls. Not actively. I mean, my siblings know. I've showed my sister. She really likes the wigs, especially Claire's, and how realistic it is. My brother doesn't care. He knows as well, but I don't think I've actually like brought it up in conversation with my parents, but I'm not hiding it. It just isn't relevant. They don't need to know. If they asked or if they were here, I would show them, but yeah, a lot of my friends know, a lot of my friends don't know. Again, it's just one of those things that doesn't always come up, and some of these people, I don't know a lot of what they might do as well, so I mean, I keep it off my main Facebook, let's put it that way. I mean, I don't want to force it on people, if that makes sense. If someone approaches me and wants to know more and is curious, I will talk their ear off, but otherwise I'll just go on with my life and they will go on with theirs and we'll all be happy. Never have I ever talked to my dolls. I mean, I don't have conversations with them, but I will tell them off. Claire, for example, she stands like a rock most of the time, but then sometimes she's really difficult. I'm like, come on Claire, work with me here. Like, what are you doing? Stop being so difficult. Like, what have I done to make you angry? And like when I'm trying to like dress them and they just be silly and I'm like, stop it, or like, yeah. Mostly just telling them off and complaining to them. Nothing past that, just a bit of fun. Never have I ever lied about liking a friend's doll. No. It's like my other response before to the one about doll companies. I mean, I can appreciate almost anything, I feel. Like, if someone's gone to the effort to create the character, to show their character, give it a face up, clothes, hair, whatever it is, if they've gone to that effort, I can appreciate it. If they're asking for constructive criticism, sure, but I mean, it would be from a good place and I would never do it out of hatred. If that ever arose, I would just keep it to myself because, you know, if you haven't got something nice to say, don't say it. Never have I ever wanted to sell all my dolls and start over. I haven't reached that point yet. I haven't had these lot for too long. I kind of want to give them more of a chance before I would ever do that, so no. Never have I ever obsessed about a doll. Try every one that I've got. Like when I've been waiting for them or like just discovered them and researched them, I spend hours upon hours watching every video I can find with this doll in it, looking through the tags on Instagram, just Google images, I will do everything I can to just collect information and pictures of this doll and I will obsess the hell over it. So yeah. Never have I ever had a relationship end because of dolls. No. Never have I ever regretted a doll purchase. With Ava, slightly because of the money, but once I had her, my doubts just disappeared. I'm so glad I had her, so I don't really regret anything at all. I have been unsure about Alan recently, but now that he's got his wig and he's got some shoes, I'm feeling better about him. And I like him a lot more with Millie's eyes, her old purple ones. I just really need to get some clothes for him and spend some more time on him. He's just been sitting there in these clothes I don't really like. Like the only clothes I have that are his size. They were a gift and it's great, but they're just not his style. They're not what I see him wearing, so he doesn't seem like himself, and that makes me be unsure about him as a whole. So yeah, I do need to just get on to making him some clothes. Just some plain ones that don't need to be fancy. I've got a jacket on the way, so that should be really cool, but I still need to make him some pants. But yeah, overall, I wouldn't say I've regretted a doll purchase. Never have I ever reinvented a doll. I'd say I've reinvented them from what they were before. Like Alan was secondhand and he changed completely. Claire was secondhand, and when I got her, she had this pink long hair, Millie's old purple eyes, and a steampunk get-up, so she's changed a lot. But as far as my own characters go and my own dolls, they haven't been reinvented, but they have grown and will continue to grow, so yeah. Never have I ever regretted selling a doll, clothes or wig, etc. Can't say I've done that, so no. Never have I ever slept with any of my dolls. No, but I have had a lot of cuddles on the couch. Never have I ever hid a doll I just bought. Ava's slightly in hiding. I haven't, I haven't hid her actively. She's sitting with the rest or standing with the rest, but my fiance does not. I didn't tell him that I got her. He knew that she was on layaway, but he doesn't know that I'd finished that layaway because that last payment was a bit of a chunk. I'm not hiding her actively, but I haven't brought her out to him to show him her. Yeah. Whoops. So, kind of to that question. Never have I ever entered a doll competition. No. Never have I ever bought a doll I said I would never buy. I'm not sure if I said it out loud, but I do remember thinking at least that I would never get a USD. And here we are. Similarly, I didn't think I would get an MSD so soon, and now I have that too. So yeah. To add to this though, I don't see myself getting a Fairyland doll, so I mean, take note of that, and if I ever do, remind me that I have gone back on my word. Never have I ever taken my dolls out in public. Ish. I mean, I did take Claire out in a carry bag when I was heading out to meet up with Holly, but she didn't come out of that carry bag while I was in public, so I'm not sure that counts, and past that I haven't, so no. Never have I ever given my doll a mod. Not yet, no. For now I'll just stick with admiring other people's mods. Never have I ever spent more money on my doll's wardrobe than my own. Recently, yes. In the past year, I've probably spent more money on doll clothes than I've spent on my clothes. Never have I ever wished I could trade clothes with my doll. Not really. I mean, a lot of the clothes I have are similar, like for Claire especially, are similar to ones that I have myself. I mean, I could add more clothes, but for now I spend it on doll clothes. Never have I ever lived vicariously through my dolls. Not yet. I mean, when I go to actually write their stories and give them backgrounds, perhaps I might explore that a little, but for now, no. Never have I ever had a crush on a doll. I really like Eddie, Swans's boy, and Nikki, or Dex Girly, she said the same in her video, and I mean, I am very much in the same camp. He is just stunning. The fact that he always makes eye contact with the camera too, it's like he's looking into your soul. Maybe one day I'll have to get myself a boy doll. I've got a character in mind. If there was one character that I would like to shell, it would be this guy. So, I mean, maybe one day. Never have I ever had to lie about how much a doll costs or is worth. No. If someone asked specifically, I would tell them. If they were in the hobby, I mean, they understand what it's like, so that's totally fine. I would not have any problems answering them. If it's someone who's just a skeptic and is just wanting to be an ass, then I probably won't tell them. I might just say a lot and leave it at that, but what I've found is people who are outside the hobby and don't really get it don't tend to care that much about their value, because I mean, hobbies are expensive as a whole, and it's none of their business what I spend my money on. Never have I ever overpaid for a doll. Don't think so. The ones I've got second hand I feel were fairly priced, especially with the extras I got. Like, I got so many things additional with Claire, and they were also discounted, so like overall the price was reasonably high, but I got shoes and boots and just a wardrobe with her essentially, so it more than made the price worth it. Never have I ever gotten into a fight on social media about a doll or doll company. That is not who I am, and it's kind of more relevant now with everything going on, and this is all you will hear me say about it or reference to it. But I am not that person. I am going to mind my own business and be over here and play with my dolls. If someone confronts me about it and wants to talk about it, I will talk to them, but I will not do it publicly, and I will just... There's a motorbike going past. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't feel the need to drag myself into these situations that don't directly involve me. It's just not worth my time, and it's not worth the trouble and the stress. It's just, yeah. So I have not, and I don't plan to. Never have I ever put my dolls unless... Wait, what? I'm so confused about reading this question. Never have I ever put my dolls unless... What? I'm reading this straight off of the thing and I just can't, my brain. Never have I ever put my dolls in a less than safe pose or in something unsafe for them, like water, for an amazing photo. I did it. And no. All that just to say no. Yeah, I haven't. I do want to take more interesting photos in future, but as of right now, all of them have just been in front of a wall or lying on cushions, on my bed, on blankets. Very, very safe, so definitely a no to that question. The last one, never have I ever reshelled a doll because I found a perfect sculpt. Not really relevant for me. I haven't been in here long enough and had characters developed enough to really do that. My characters are very much tied to their sculpts at the moment, so I mean, like, their characters have developed after I had them, so yeah. In saying that, I am kind of passively on the lookout for another head for Millie, but very, very passively. I'm not really in the market to buy anything at the moment, but I am thinking about a potential hybrid. So that would be a yes, but as of now it's a no. That is all the questions. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I'll put the questions in the description below, and I will put a link to Nerdydollgirl's original videos for these. If you've stuck around to the end, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. It's been lovely, and I hope I will catch you in another video real soon. Bye! Blah, 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 blah.